Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Braves Voices podcast. This is episode 8, and I'm here with Mr. Early. Hello, Mr. Early. Thank you so much for agreeing to join us today.
You're welcome, Mr. Owen.
And I have a few questions to ask you. Because you're a math teacher,
Okay.
and I want to get people, more invested in this because I know a lot of people don't like math.
Okay.
So the first question is, you do integrated math too, right?
I'm sorry?
You do integrated math too, like
Oh, I do integrated math too. That's exactly right.
You also do pre-calculus.
Pre-calculus, that's true too.
Can you tell me more about pre-calc? Like, is it honors?
It is an honors class. It is the class that is right below calculus. I would only recommend it for people who intend to go to college, who are going to study to be a mathematician, a medical doctor, a scientist, or an engineer, because it's basically the background that you need before you go if you're going to take calculus. Because not everyone takes calculus if they go to college.
Oh yeah, my brother's in your class actually. He always says that you're a very nice teacher. He likes the class.
That's good.
He puts in the effort too. And something that I really like about you is I know you call everybody, or at least in my class, by Mr. and Mrs.
All the classes, Mr. or Miss.
Yeah. Why do you do that, sir?
It's a sign of respect. And because the number one rule in my class, you might remember, is
all of our respect.
It's all about respect. Exactly right. And respect's a two-way street. I can't say, you got to show me respect, student, but I'm going to disrespect you every time I see you. Because you would say, you're full of garbage, teacher. So I start off from day one showing people respect. But it's a two-way street. So if I show you respect, I need to respect back. And calling people by Mr. or Miss is the first way I show people respect.
Yes, sir. So something else that I'm really curious about, like, how long have you been teaching for?
This is my 25th year here at Elkhorn Valley High School.
This is your 25th?
25th year, yes.
That is wow. I mean,
that's
a big milestone, actually.
It is. It's exactly right. Yeah. So, I started teaching here in 1999. So this is my 25th season, as they say.
And what made you pick math as a subject to teach?
Well, my undergraduate degree is in engineering. And I always like the problem-solving aspects of mathematics because there's no vagaries. There's a right answer. And I like the steps. So if you do the steps, and it's a sense of accomplishment, if you do the problems correctly, that you say, hey, I got this one right, I got this one right, I got this one right, I'm doing something. As opposed to reading a book in an English book. If you read a chapter, you might say, okay, I read a chapter, but what does that do for me?
So, okay, the last question I have for you is every time I mention you to peers, friends.
You mean your peers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody thinks highly of you, and I think that's really nice because I do too.
Well, thank you.
And what do you do you think the whole respecting thing plays into this, or what do you think plays into
that? I do. I also I've had some lousy math teachers in high school and in college, and I'm teaching people the way I would have liked to have been taught, as opposed to I show you the steps and then you try to do it yourself, and then we can do that way. But I mean, as opposed to other classes that I had in college and high school where you had to guess, they wouldn't even teach you at all. And so I think students like the aspect, like you said, of the respect that I show them. I'm a fair teacher, I think, but also I'm patient. So if you don't get it the first time, I'm not going to come down and say, what are you, stupid? I'm not going to say stuff like that. I'm going to try to help you. So as I said, I try to teach people the way I would have liked to have been taught. So what you see is what my experience has been as, the opposite of some people. And I also had some good teachers, math teachers in college and high school. And I try to probably take some of their techniques, what you see right now today.
Well, you're doing a fantastic job, Mr. Early. I know you know this, by the way.
Well, it's nice. It's nice to hear, but I appreciate that, and it's nice that you said that other people say that too.
And I really appreciate you coming and letting me interview you. And that's it for today. I mean, anybody that has Mr. Early, say thank you to him because he's a great teacher. And I think that's it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye. See you next Friday.